Hello, my beautiful listeners. Welcome back to Whispers from the Savannah, where every story carries the heartbeat of Africa. Its hopes, its struggles, and its quiet triumphs. If you're new here, make yourself at home. Here, every whisper is a lesson, and every tale reminds us that even the smallest kindness can echo far beyond what we imagine. They say life has a quiet way of rewarding those who give without expecting anything in return. In a small coastal town, there lived a young woman whose kindness became her greatest wealth. Long before the world ever noticed her, she had no magic, no fortune, and no fame, only a heart that refused to stop giving. But one day, when a storm took away everything she owned, that same kindness returned to her, in a way no one could have imagined. This is the Beads of Blessing. In the small coastal town of Essie, where fishermen's songs met the cries of the gulls each morning, lived a young woman named Essie Mensah. She sold roasted plantains by the roadside always, with a smile, even when the day was long and hot. She lived with her grandmother, Nana Okua, who always said, "Essie, beauty may open doors, but kindness keeps them open." Essie believed that, though her clothes were simple and her income small, she was known across town for helping anyone in need. Whether it was carrying buckets for tired market women or feeding hungry children who lingered near her stall. One morning, after a heavy rain, Essie found something unusual washed up near the shore, a string of old handmade beads tangled in plastic and seaweed. She cleaned them and wore them on her wrist, thinking they looked lovely against her dark skin. She didn't think much of it until small, quiet changes began to happen. A week later, she gave her only meal to a boy who hadn't eaten all day. The next morning, a stranger bought every plantain she had and even paid double. Another time she lent her last bit of money to a neighbor from Medicinand. 2 days later, an NGO passed through Essium, buying food in bulk for charity. Each act of kindness seemed to circle back in unexpected ways. It wasn't magic, it was life returning what she gave. Then, the town faced hard times. The main fishing company closed. Prices rose. Many people packed up and left. Essie stayed, still selling what little she could, still sharing when others hoarded. One hot afternoon, a man in a clean white shirt stopped by her stall. He was new in town, soft-spoken, and clearly not from the coast. He bought plantains and asked, "Why do you still smile when business is bad?" Essie laughed lightly. "Because frowning won't change it, and maybe, one day, things will turn around." Before he left, he gave her a small envelope and said, "For your kindness." When she opened it, it contained nothing but a note. "Keep being light in dark places." She smiled and tucked it away. Months later, a massive storm hit the coast. The market was destroyed. Her small stall was swept away. She lost almost everything. Essie didn't cry. Instead, she helped others pick up debris, shared her grandmother's food, and turned their small home into a shelter for stranded neighbors. Days passed. Slowly, news of her generosity spread through town. A local journalist wrote an article titled, "The Girl Who Shared Hope." It went viral on social media. Weeks later, a convoy of cars arrived in AC. The same man in the white shirt stepped out, but this time, he wasn't alone. Cameras followed him. He was a philanthropist from Accra, head of a foundation that supported small business owners. He smiled when he saw Essie. "Do you still believe things will turn around?" he asked. She nodded, shyly. "I believe kindness always does." He handed her a brown envelope and a set of keys. "You believed right," he said. "The foundation will rebuild your business and a few others around here too." Essie stared in disbelief. "Why me?" He smiled. "Because when everyone else was waiting for help, you were the help within Monsi's." New shop opened up bright, small cafe by the beach called The Beads. The walls were painted in soft ocean colors, and above the door hung her old string of beads, polished and framed. She employed widows and young women who had lost their livelihoods in the storm. Each one wore a bracelet made from simple beads, tokens of hope and gratitude. Years later, when people asked Essie how it all started, she would smile and say, "With a handful of kindness, and a heart that refused to give up. The people of Essium often say that when life gets hard, they look toward the beads calf, where one woman proved that kindness, not luck, is what truly brings blessings home. And so, Essia's story reminds us that true wealth doesn't always come from what we keep, but from what we give. Because every act of kindness plants a seed that grows in its own time, and when it blooms, it changes not just one life, but many. If this story touched your heart, my friend, take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me, what does kindness mean to you? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Whispers from the Savannah, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next story that speaks to the soul. Until next time, remember, Tees, even the smallest good deed can echo louder than 1,000 words. Stay kind, stay hopeful, and keep listening to the Whispers of the Savannah.